Finalists, of course, Otahu are already through, having won by default against Pakuranga, who have unfortunately had to withdraw with some injuries. We send our best to those players, so we are looking for our second finalist. And 9 minutes to go here at Stanmore Bay on Auckland's Hibiscus Coast.
And I dare say the Seagulls will be loving this. Can you imagine the team talk that they've been having in regards to, you know, the way that they've been performing? They're really enjoying their football today. So Mount Albert
we get
driving
back underway, and Tui Samoa takes it straight to them up the middle. It's a sloppy play of the ball, and it is in fact a penalty. So the ball helped along in coming out there, according to our referee. And a great effort today from the ARL match officials in the heat.
That's not a bad kick. He's hit some metres up there, and the linesman's taking the ball down. Mount Albert's getting ready to run on, and here they come. Waitemata had their backs turned, and if it hadn't been for that trip, I think there might have been a bit of danger there.
That's right, and we've got a little conference going on here between the referee and the touchy. He's seen something he doesn't like, so may have a little bit of drama and a penalty coming here. And we do indeed, so it's going to be a Mount Albert penalty.
And they want to put points on the board, so here they come.
So Mitchell Gemmell gets things underway. Head back towards the middle of the park via Rory Ropati, who's held on a good tackle just before the sticks here. Marcus Fraser into dummy half. Appeals for a penalty, nothing coming. They shift to the left. Tui Samoa turns them back inside out. It's a good hit up from Douglas Riwi. Inching towards the post now. They're inside the 10. Fraser into dummy half. A shift out towards the left. Samoa again heavily involved. 14, Joseph Price. Draws 3 defenders in. A quick play of the ball here. They might think about going for a little dart.
No, there's been a whistle blow.
And another penalty, again, just not clearing that ruck, Troy. You would have to think probably a little bit of gamesmanship from Waitemata there, just knowing that they were on the back foot, slowing that play of the ball down. So Waitemata will get another set of 6 with the ball.
And they need to have a wee bit of steel on the backbone here just to keep them out. You know, there's going to be wave after wave of attack. Oh, sloppy. And it's a knock on both ways. No, referee says play on.
And we will eventually get a call back there, so not too sure who the first one came off there. I think we're going to have a Waitemata ball. We'll wait for confirmation there from our referee, and indeed we are going to have Waitemata on the ball. So they survived that one. Good work from Waitemata. They'll get a lot of confidence out of that.
Yep, and they need to rebuild. You know, they finished the first half, or the late part of that first half, on a high, and they'll need to get some of that momentum back now. You know, they've been down here for a few minutes, and a few minutes in nines football is too long. Good offload.
Nice little offload out there on the right, and that's the man we highlighted earlier, Mave Muru, who is free. Dragged in well eventually, and I think he's gone into touch. So good cover defence from Mount Albert's end-to-end stuff here at Stanmore Bay. Both teams giving it their all.
So Waitemata, a little state of reprieve there. They're out to the halfway now and on defence. And the line speed there was a little lazy. Still turning around on the hop. And he's bobbled it.
They get let off the hook at one end and spill the ball at the other. It'll be frustrating time for Willie Swan, who want to see some completed sets here and build a little bit of sustained pressure, but Waitemata survive another one, and it'll be interesting to know the message coming out from the Waitemata coaching staff. You've got a 4-point advantage. Do you play conservative now, Troy, and look to complete your sets, or do you keep doing what's got you so far in the tournament?
I think, me personally, mate, if I was in the team and looking at the culture, you know, these guys are just enjoying themselves, and why would you want to stop? You know, it's got them to here. It's got them in front in this game, and I'm pretty sure they're all keen to open this thing up. They want to play footy, and they want to play footy against the Mount Albert Lions.
A little show, a little go there. Just short of halfway. Long time in the tackle. It's Faumita who took it forward, and now the big fella, Via Whanu, carries it up over halfway. 3-man tackle from Mount Albert, trying to slow that play of the ball down now, get back. They're blowing hard. A few of the Mount Albert boys have done a fair bit of defence in this game, as Waitemata now come out towards the right edge. And Muru now on the ball. Little show, a little go, sticks his head through and just about breaks the line. About 35 metres out from the line now. So late in the tackle count, interesting to see what Waitemata come up with here.
Sort of just strolling up the park, aren't they? Here we go. Oh,
so a little kick dribble through, and he got it missed completely by Graham, and I think a knock on there from Matthew Velvin. But Mount Albert playing with fire there and not sort of getting to that ball, diffusing the threat. Luckily for them, Waitemata come up with the error. So Mount Albert now start this set about 10 metres off their line.
Mount Albert are really going to press the issue here. They need to go, you know, put one on here, and they've got a wee bit of a run up the centre of the park. Excellent. They really need to, you know, themselves build a bit of momentum, and here they come. They're making good metres here, Corey.
It's the old heads, Troy, the boys in the engine room who are doing it for Mount Albert as we speak, and now picked off beautifully, I think, by the number 13, Faumita. And he's done his team a solid there, because Waitemata were in a little bit of trouble out here on the left edge for them defensively. A really slow play of the ball. Waitemata are in no hurry right now, just trying to slow it down. We've got 3 minutes remaining in this half. Waitemata holding the 4-point advantage. Lots of offloads still coming now as Velvin is driven back.
Looks like with the amount of time on the clock, they're going to have to do another set in containing Mount Albert. So they're going to have to work hard to do it.
Takes the ball forward and almost, and it is an error out of dummy half. Yeah. And Troy, just a little lack of concentration there, you would think. He's come in to collect the ball from the ruck, just a little trip, and comes up with the error. So Mount Albert now with a chance to hit back. About 2.5 minutes remaining in this semi-final for the plate division. Of course, the winner will go through to face Otahu.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to tackle now. They've got to work really, really hard.
So Waitemata looking a little bit shaky here. This is going to be a real test of their strength and belief in each other defensively as Fraser goes short side and Tua is into space. Tua's going to score in the very corner of the field, so Mount Albert are even as we approach the final 2 minutes of this match. Sideline conversion coming up to potentially take a 2-point lead into the final minute and a half or so.
How important is this kick?
I just want to give a big shout out to all the teams that have played today.
Not an easy kick on a day like this. There's not a lot of wind around, but obviously with it being a drop kick, Troy, that's another added kind of component to it. So it'll be a huge result if they can get the result from this one. And it's well short, well away. So we are tied at 10 points all in this semi-final for the plate division.
Could well go to a golden try the way this is shaping up, my friend.
Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? A minute and a half to go. Now, but you would think we'll kick deep here. It would be a brave team that goes for the short restart here after you've fought back in the game. Let's see what they do. Indeed, they do go deep. And now Waitemata need to make sure there's no errors. We're into the final minute of this semi-final here. They spread it wide. Waitemata playing with plenty of confidence despite what's on the line right now. 10 points all. Next points will win it. It's spilt out, and a huge result for Mount Albert. They'll want to get things going very quickly here. We've got about 40 seconds remaining in this match. Kitiona Pasina looks like he's going to get things going again. Do you look at the field goal perhaps, Troy?
Well, stranger things have happened, and this comes down to whether they actually think about that or whether they want to charge to the line.
So Joseph Price taking it forward. Fraser into dummy half. Finds Mark Graham, who steps back inside, just testing the markers there. Price, good. First up tackle from Matthew Velvin, and that is a fantastic tackle from Matthew Velvin because it has not only stopped what looked like a try, but it has forced an error, and you would think that's going to be the game we are headed to golden try.
Until they hear that hooter, don't be surprised to see the Seagulls spread their wings and go the full length of the field. They've done it before. Let's see what happens.
So they take it one out now, Waitemata. And there goes the siren in the background, and Muru is going to try a cheeky little chip and chase. It's up over the top. He is chasing hard. Mark Graham's had to tow it back. It's an absolute foot race between these two now. Graham has safely dived on the ball. Muru has stolen it one-on-one. And it's going to be called back, so controversial ending, but we're going to golden try. And tell you what, Troy, I don't mind a little bit of extra footy in this one. It's been an excellent game.
Absolutely. So as the teams get ready to swap sides, as you heard from the ground announcement, we go to golden try. So the first team to score a try will take this game and move forward.
Blocking the bus, FCA 290, BNK 997. Move your cars, please.
Couple of ground announcements there. Cars getting blocked in, so obviously the car park's getting full out there now, as a lot more people are coming down and taking part at the Sports Safe ARL 9s. Been a fantastic day down here at the Hibiscus Coast Raiders Rugby League Club, and there's been some good football to boot.
Okay, so just for all the spectators there, how this works is they'll flick the coin to see who kicks off, and the winner will be the first prize, so golden prize.
So it's going to be pretty important toss to win, I would have thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm not on.
No, what Corey said in reply was absolutely, oh, I'm not on the mic, and had the microphone off. So the referees are now talking to the captains from both sides. Looks like the Seagulls have got the flip. And here we go, the coin's gone up in the air, landing in the grass, and which way's it gone? Which way's it gone? Mount Albert are going to play on the screen left to right for us. And it looks like Seagulls and Seagulls. I apologise to the Waitemata fans. I've seen that many birds this morning, it's not funny. Seagulls now coming back out onto the middle of the field, and Waitemata have played outstandingly today. They've certainly been a surprise club, a surprise team, along with the Hibiscus Coast Raiders themselves. And the boys will be absolutely wrapped with their performance thus far. Over in the back there we see Marist warming up. And Winchillia will be playing, the Ortex team will be playing Mangere East. Hibiscus Coast Raiders will be up against the Marist Saints.
Yeah, and that'll be an excellent game. Hibiscus Coast showing plenty to suggest that they are a front runner for overall tournament honours, you would think, as Waitemata prepare to get us back underway. So it's advantage Mount Albert straight away because they got first use of the ball. And it certainly is because Waitemata have kicked it out on the full. So Mount Albert are about to start this set from inside their half. And boy, it's going to take some mental strength from Waitemata to hold them out now.
My heart goes out to the coach. That's a coach killer. Good run by the Mount Albert.
Hit up. Excellent first hit up. They head out towards this left edge. Joseph Price involved. Got to be careful. First up tackles on this guy. He shakes free. The ball spills loose. Play on is the call. And it's with the number 3 for Mount Albert.
Oh, they've opened them.
And out wide it is, and that will be the winning try. Jordan Tour, I believe it is. And it is Jordan Tour touches down. That's the winning try. So Mount Albert are through to face Otahu in the plate final. And just as I mentioned that, the Otahu coach appears over my shoulder, John Ackland.
Hello, John. How are you going,
So a
mate?
Fantastic game.
Good, Troy. How are you?
I'm good, man. And are you happy with the boys' performance down here at the Sports Safe 9s?
Yeah, we are. We've had a good day. I think it's a good tournament. It's growing a bit, so yeah, good thing. Very hot now, though, Troy.
And who's been the surprise team for you, mate?
Well, it's hard to say. I think Hibiscus Coast, probably. The locals have been the surprise team. Done well to get through to the semi-finals, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're top of the pool, and they've done extremely well. I believe one of your lads in there's also performed very well for the tournament today. And we got Mount Albert legend over at Otahu. We've got an Otahu family with a son playing at Mount Albert. We've got one over. I mean, it's just been a glorious day for backstories.
Yeah, well, that's league, isn't it?
It's the league family, isn't it?
That's the league family for you.
Well, mate, best of luck for the rest of your games for today, and the best of luck for the 2017 season in Sharman Cup, John. Right. So, have you